Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Tlogelo Promise Rampa. I go by Promise. My first name is Tlogelo. Let's get that right first. I am Tlogelo. I use both names because my mom and my dad gave me both names. But I prefer to go by Promise because of obvious reasons. It's much more easier to pronounce. But I kind of like Tlogelo more. But it's okay. You use whatever. But I'd appreciate it if you learned how to pronounce Tlogelo. I am so not excited. I don't want to lie. If I said I was excited, I'd be lying. I'm nervous as hell because I had to do so many takes. Right now, this is the last one because I'm so hungry. So I told myself, Bon, this is the last time and we are not doing this again. So do it. So yes, I'm doing it. Welcome to my channel, guys. So this channel is called Relocate to Australia with Promise. I'm from South Africa. I'm from a very little, tiny, with talented people village. I don't know if it's a village because we can't call it a town, but I'm from Siyabuswa. It's a little place in Mpumalanga, South Africa. Kwandebele. Le Mapedi, because le wana ba gona. So yes, Kwandebele. But I was born in a small again village called Khobokwani. That's where my people are from, the Matebe people. That's where they're from, Bantwani. And then I spent some time and grew up at my grandparents' house in Marana. See, this is why my name is Tlogelo. Khobokwani, Marana Siyabuswa, Tlogelo. You say it aligns. I don't have a posh name. And Promise is obviously my slave name because we have to accommodate. I can. So anyway, yes, just call me Promise. It's fine. So this is Relocate to Australia with Promise. Okay, let me explain how this whole thing started, right? Last year, my family and I relocated here. We came to Australia on the 20th of January. We started traveling on the 18th. And then we took a long flight for whatever reason, went to Dubai, Singapore, and then we eventually came here. But it was not a holiday. We were just jumping. Don't take it like that. We don't have money. So, yes. So we jumped, came here. We arrived. So we left home on the 18th. We arrived here on the 20th of January, 2019. And it was scary. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, you know when you wanted something for so long and it's happening, you're like, wait, is this for real? Like, are we really doing this? And then days went on, and it's like, yep, you are here. So now what? It was so scary. But anyway, it was worth it. And I'll go into it later on with some other videos when I'm comparing how it's like to be in Australia and what I've experienced here and just contrasting it to my experiences back home in South Africa. So yeah. So let me also go into why I started this channel. Last year, I got a job. It was the first time it was my first job, bruh. I'd been unemployed for a very long time. Yeah, South Africa is rough. I'd been unemployed for a very long time. So I got my job and I was excited about it. But I was angry also. I was so angry. And I remember this one time I was reading something on Facebook. And then I think it was News 24. They had this thing. I think the president was asking young people to not leave the country. And I was livid. I was so angry. I was like, what? You are rich. I'm not. I was so mad. I was in Sydney at the time because I was there for my training. So my daughter had just fallen asleep. So I took a shower. So the newspaper was like, respond to the president. And I was just like, okay, let me just do it. I didn't think it was going to be published. I just did it for due sake. And I was like, there, yeah, we're not president. We're not, or talking. I was so angry, guys. I'm not going to even talk about the letter because when I read it, I'm like, whoa. So yes, it so happened that News 24 contacts me and they're like, Promise, we're going to be publishing your letter. Now, profiling of yourself in a picture. And I'm like, hi. You know when you like, I was joking. I didn't think it was going to be like this. So can we not do this? But I was like, you know what, let me just do it and see how it goes. My mom was so mad about it because it's like, my mom is this kind of a person. She's so, why are you attracting attention? Like, why you? And me, I'm a fighter. I'm that person who's always like there. My mom is like, you don't have to leave it for somebody else. I'm like, no, it is for me to do. So anyway, they published the letter, and then after they published the letter, I had people coming to my inboxes and asking me how I did it, because they were also in the same situation. And then later on, I had Carte Blanche interview me. And then afterwards, then I had other people coming in to say that help us to also relocate there. So initially, I was like, oh, Jesus. Okay, I didn't want to do it. But, I understood where they were coming from because I had been there. So I was like to myself, I promise you just have to do this. So last year, I started a Facebook page. I've been trying to work on it. I've just not been, because I'm also trying to like settle into this country, and I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I've got a 9 to 5, and I'm like, I still want to help people because I'm a helper by heart. I'm a social worker, guys. I'm always helping people. My heart is always wanting to help people, but I also have to help myself as well. So I was trying to find a middle ground where I'll be able to help people while also living my own life. So I did that in the beginning, where I would be then talking to people like privately and being like, okay, I'd call them, so how is it going, and I'd explain to them what I did. But one thing that I realized as well was that it took so much of my time. And again, I've got family still back in South Africa, so I also need to call them and check on them. So I felt like if this is going to be something that I am going to do, I need to schedule it properly, that I know that this is a time that I've set aside to do this while doing other things as well. So this is me just doing that. Anyway, yesterday was my birthday. I turned 27, and this was one of the things that I had on my to-do list, on my goals. So this is like me giving a birthday gift to myself. I'm so excited about that. I'm feeling so much better. I was so nervous in the beginning. This is rough, guys. The people who do this, how do you do it? Hey, this is so tough. But anyway, maybe because it's like my first video. I did my hair also because Australia is rough for black people. Australia is so rough for black people. You don't get your hair product. Oh, it's another conversation for another day. Me, I yep too much. But anyway, I'm going to be going into it one day. I did my own hair. It is also a birthday gift to myself because I'm like, I've not done my hair in 1 year, 10 months. So do it. So I did it. I've got hair. It feels so good. But the situation here, that's why I need to be very careful about how, because it's rough here. It's here. But I will learn. So yes, anyway, so yeah, I had people coming to me saying that, promise, we also in the same situation. We're unemployed. We tired of the crime. We tired of the corruption. We tired of everything that's going on in this country. So can you please help us? So yeah, I've been trying to do that. So I had to sit myself down, and I'm like, the best way in which I can do it is by recording these videos and then just uploading them here. So whoever that's gonna need the information, you will subscribe, you will do the clicky button thingy, whatever, however they do it, so that you can get notifications when I upload. I'm gonna try and keep to a weekly. God help me and my ancestors, please listen to me lying. I'm going to try to keep to a weekly schedule. The reason why I'm laughing is because I know me. But yes, I'm going to try, because this is really important. So I'm going to try to keep to a weekly schedule where I upload hopefully every Sunday, maybe Saturday or Sunday, so that people can then go weekend. I'll see. But then yeah, I'm gonna try and keep to a weekly schedule, because if I do every fortnight, I'm going to lose the drive. I know myself. So I'll try to upload on a weekly basis so I can cover as much as I can. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Let me just give you guys a brief overview of what this channel is going to be looking at. So I'm going to be talking about my own experience of coming here, what I did, how I applied, how much it cost, all those questions that I wish I knew answers to before coming here and before starting this journey, because I before coming to Australia, I started the process like 2 years prior to coming here because it's rough. It is so rough. It is so rough. It is not something that, you don't just wake up and be like, get into a plane, panoi. No, because you're not rich enough, I get. Especially if you want to be working wherever, even if it's China, America, Italy, wherever you would want to relocate to. You don't just blankets, banway. No, it doesn't work like that. There's a process. There's so many things you need to do before you actually get here. So other people, it takes them like 3 months, 6 months, 5 years, 10 years. I don't know. Like it's so different for different people. I'm also going to be sharing a couple of platforms that I have used as well, where I got some information from. They were really great and they really helped me with my relocation journey. But I think I'm not too sure if I'll have to ask permission from the people that have started those platforms. I don't know. I'll check it out. And then once I do have the go ahead and everything, I will talk about it and explain to you how those platforms, they're not on YouTube, it's like some websites that have helped me. I never watched any YouTube videos on relocating to Australia. It was only, when you interested about a certain place in Australia, I'd be going to like check out the things that, like, maybe a vlog where someone was just driving around town or something, because I didn't have the money to be watching all these things. I was from Africa. I was poor, so poor. But then anyway, yes, so I'm hoping that this channel is going to help you guys. If this is something that you were thinking about doing, don't do it. I'm joking. Do it. Guys, Australia is so nice. They have money. They do a lot. That is the first thing. That is the first thing that motivated me to come here. I just went to look for social work because I'm a social worker. I went to look at social work jobs in Australia, and then I saw the pay, and then I converted it to rands. Me, I went crazy. I was like, yeah, Bugai, in just 1 year for me. Bye bye. Gone. Mama. You can't be poor for the rest of your life. No. Life is too short to be paid one currency. No. Sometimes you just have to change nyana. The currency rands, dollar, pound, just for the just, just for the just. So that's just me. If this is something that you were thinking about, pray about it. She saw them, Pep. Talk to your ancestors about it, because they're the ones ultimately at the end of the day, I believe, approve for you to come here. So if it is not something that your ancestors and your God and whoever, whenever you are talking to, has approved, forget it. It is not going, because you're going to need them. You're going to need them during the process, during the flight, because you might, if you don't talk to your ancestors and they tell you, and your ancestors and God are like, don't go, and when you go, you're going to be killing so many people in the plane, because now the plane is going to disappear in the ocean. So please, consult with your people. Consult with them and say, this is what I want to do. So Lena, what do you say? And they will tell you, yeah, we approve or we don't. And if they don't fight with them, because it means that maybe they've got something else planned for you. But if this is something that you really want, you need to really talk to your people about it. So you save people's lives in the plane. Don't kill people because of, now the plane is going to go down because when you did not talk to your people, and now your ancestors are like, we lapo, you are not going. People know if fly, get in the water, people die. You are wrong. You are wrong. So don't do that, okay? Me, I did it. Me, I was like, God. And I was like to my ancestors, look, me, I want to do this. So when I want to say, and they were like, wait a bit. They kept on saying wait a bit for 2 years, bro. For 2 years. I'm like, do you understand? I'm hungry. Do you understand that? And they're like, wait. And then when the time was right, they were like, girl, look, you are here. Look, pa, here's a car. Pa, here's a job. Pa, here's the house. And I'm like, I'm joking. I'm not joking. It's true. So anyway, yes, I hope you do the things that make the things to be done. You subscribe, and I promise I'll work on this channel. I'm going from now on, from here, I'm going to be sharing a link to the Facebook page that I was telling you about, where we will be communicating, where we'll be talking about everything. So please, on the comment sections, please, please, please have questions. Have questions about what you want to know. Because I already have like a plan on what I'm going to be doing on this channel, but it would be great to kind of get a sense of where people are. It would be also great to know about where people are in their own journeys, like their own relocation journey. Have you started? Who have you contacted? What do you know about it? Because sometimes it's much more easier working and talking to people that have been like, okay, promise, I've gone to the Australian Home Affairs website, and like, oh, okay, what did you read? What did you find? You know, it's much more easier starting with someone that has started rather than someone who's like, I'm lost. Holy Fifi, help me. So I do want to help, but can we also, you know, help each other while you are also helping yourselves, you know? So you can only help those who want to get help, as they say. But if this is something that you really want to do, you will not just wait for me to upload videos every week. You will be doing something within that week. As I'm explaining to you, this process is long. It is daunting. It needs motivation. You need to know the reason why you're doing this. If you don't know the reason why you're doing this, forget it, man. Forget it. It's not going to work. So find the reason as to why you want to relocate, why you want to leave. I knew my reasons from day one. I knew what my reasons were. I'll go into that more in my next video. There's money in Australia, guys. Stop sitting there poor, crying, depressed. There's money here. Don't let people lie to you. There's money. There's life to be lived here. Stop worrying about your mom and your dad and everybody. They are going to die and leave you anyway. So you decide. You decide what you want to do. So guys, this is me trying to wrap it up and sign out. I'm that one person that can't say goodbye. Even after I've said goodbye, I'll still be talking. So anyway, this is me wrapping it up, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Do the things that they do when people are on YouTube. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Just share with me where you are in your journey. Share with me if you're lost. And I'm hoping that I will be able to respond to you. I think the one place that I want to be having interactions is the Facebook page, because then everyone will be able to see and maybe interact with you. Unlike here, I'm not too comfortable with YouTube, the whole trying to communicate with people and answer to people here on YouTube. And I don't want to kind of like do everything everywhere. So it's fine. You can comment here. I will maybe, if it is something that I feel people from Facebook will also benefit from, I'll take that and then post it there. Maybe, I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, just comment and see how it goes. And good luck with everything. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to burn the things that needed to be burned and everything. Don't forget to talk to your people. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll have the link below. Don't forget to follow me. No, I don't want you on my Facebook. Be on the Relocate to Australia Facebook page, because my Facebook is another ball game. Anyway, everything that I upload on Facebook is on my LinkedIn, it's on my Twitter. I post the same thing on social media platforms. So I'll be leaving links. That is my neighbor. I'll be leaving links down below for my social media platforms, as well as the Facebook page that's going to be going alongside this YouTube channel. I'll be leaving it down below. So go there and feel free to send me messages on the Facebook page and also to comment, and then we'll see how it goes. Good luck with the process, guys. I am so grateful and I'm so thankful that my kids are going to be living the life that I have dreamt for them, and I'm also living the life that I've always wanted for myself. Take care and good luck with everything. Bye. See you next time. Goodbye.